Superhero slash princess makes a lot of sense because superheroes and princesses are related binaries of each other. Let's do a superhero party theme. Oh wait, girls can't be superheroes. Let's throw princess in there.
So Tuesday is tie-dye day, and then Wednesday is superhero slash princess day, and then Thursday is throwback Thursday. I don't know what the other days of the week were. Having superhero slash princess day is offensive because it's tacitly saying that, you know, girls, women can't be superheroes, even though there's plenty of female fucking superheroes.
Wikipedia has a list of hundreds of superheroines. It's superhero females, not super powerful heroine. Some of the most famous examples of female superheroes include Wonder Woman, Batgirl, Captain Marvel, Elektra, Scarlet Witch, Rogue, Storm, Jean Grey, She-Hulk, Black Widow, and literally hundreds more. Also, there's nothing to prevent a girl from coming as a male superhero if she wants to. Come to think of it, there's nothing to prevent a guy from coming as a princess.
I don't understand. It doesn't really matter. This conversation keeps going.
That's not the reason we put princess in there. More girls will be dressed as superheroes. It wasn't like that.
Look here, you can take your completely reasonable objection and shove it up your fucking ass. We don't need to hear that shit. This shit is fucking sexist and everyone knows it.
Even if you wanted to have more guys as princesses, it's borderline rude to transgender people, which isn't okay. It should have just been Halloween costumes. That offends no one and isn't sexist or politically incorrect.
Yeah, but neither was having superhero slash princess day. That was not sexist or politically, I guess it is politically incorrect, because every fucking thing is politically incorrect, including, by the way, Halloween costumes. I mean, she's basically saying that the theme of the day should have been Halloween costumes. I mean, they're trying to do some kind of themes based on the day. Is that not fucking obvious? So the theme every day should just be, all right, gang, we're going to have this fun fucking week of themed costumes. Day 1, Halloween costumes. Day 2, Halloween costumes. Day 3, Halloween costumes. You see how that doesn't work as a fucking theme?
The scariest thing about Halloween is racist costumes. Some people are so sick. Do not dress as anything offensive, /racist, /transphobic, /ableist, /sexist, etc. for Halloween, FFS.
Yeah, here's a costume I devised that, will not offend any SJWs. I'm a box. No one could possibly be offended by this. Unless you're a box person. Did I just appropriate box culture?
Yes.
Fuck.
Should a Christian celebrate Halloween?
There's a sign out in front of their house that says,
The only ghost that lives in this house is the Holy Ghost.
yeah, well, you know you need to call about that shit? Ghostbusters! Ooh, believe in Jesus! Ooh, rattling chains and shit. People are like, oh, it's the Holy Ghost again. We can't kick him out. God likes him. Lukewarm Christians celebrate Halloween. God is life, upright, holy, pure. Why would I celebrate death and evil? Why would you celebrate death? That's a very good question. Seeing, though, as you come from a religion whose symbol is the crucifix, because that's how Christ and many others were killed by the Romans, you know, and seeing as how you can go to churches and literally see depictions of Christ dead on the cross with a bloody side and a crown of thorns and an anguished, tortured look on his face. Yeah, I don't think you have room to be talking about other people celebrating death. At least that's a one-night-a-year thing for most of them. For you, it's like a lifelong, like, yeah, Jesus, I'm making a murder symbol with my hands right now, Jesus. Why would you celebrate evil? Well, people who celebrate Halloween are not celebrating evil. They dress in costumes, get candy. You know, if they're a little more rambunctious, maybe they throw some eggs at the house or toilet paper it or something. That's not evil. Evil is like, it's Halloween. Let's all go out with our machetes and hack people to death. You know, if that was how the holiday was celebrated, I'd be like, you know, maybe you Christians have a point. Maybe it's time we stop having a night where it's legal to hack people to death with machetes. And also, I would say that your God is pretty fucking evil, but that's just me. I'm glad that Christian parents let their children worship the devil at least one night of the year. Anton LaVey, founder of the Church of Satan. You do know that Anton LaVey did not believe in a literal devil, right? He didn't think of Satan as some red, hooven, horned demon laughing and stoking a giant flame for the sinners to roast for all eternity. Anton LaVey's Satan was metaphorical. It's a metaphor for the darker, more animalistic side of humanity, and Satanism is basically advocating that we embrace that instead of trying to repress that. Now, you can have whatever criticisms of that philosophy you want, but he's not talking about the same Satan that you are. He's using the same word. But you have to make that distinction. I mean, you don't have to. You just should if you want what you're saying to make any sense.
And here's a user comment. Satanic Halloween. Oh, your kids are just trying to dress up in comic characters or sports characters.
Sports characters? Don't you mean sports figures? You know, Drew Brees is not a fucking character, that's a real guy. Tom Brady, real guy. Whoever that fucking swimming guy was. Michael Phelps, real guy, not a character.
Well, you really need to do some research on what October 31st really is. Anything, yes, anything you have to do. Whether you call it Harvest Time or Harvest Festival, or whatever you do to celebrate October 31st, you, my friend, are paying tribute to and worshiping Satan. You may think it innocent, and it may look innocent, but Satan will love you for it.
Well, I mean, since God says that most people are going to hell, shouldn't you hedge your bets a little and try to get on Satan's good side? At least a little bit, you know? You give 364 days a year, Jesus, 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 but let's face it, Jesus is a picky motherfucker and you might not be good enough for him. He might be like, oh, you were impure in your heart or something, go to hell! And then, you know, you show up and then you haven't hedged your bets at all, so Satan sees you, it's like, this motherfucker didn't even celebrate Halloween, and that's my birthday or something, so he goes into the even hotter part of hell, you know what I'm saying? But you know, on a more serious note, the origins of Halloween have nothing to do with Satan. In fact, they probably predate Christianity as a religion and the invention of Satan as a character. Because Satan actually is just a character. You know how you think sports figures are just characters and you're wrong? And you think Satan is a real thing and you're also wrong? Flip those two assumptions around, make Satan the character, make the sports characters sports figures, and you got yourself a fucking worldview that makes some semblance of fucking sense.
As Muslims, it is very important to understand that celebrating Halloween is against the religion of Islam.
Actually, that's not important at all.
I get one day a year to be racist, and now they want to take it away from me. People who defend racist Halloween costumes.
Yeah, let's play a clip reel of everyone who's ever said that in history. And that wraps that shit up. Idiots react to Halloween. Did you like it? If so, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up, and if you like this channel, please subscribe to it by clicking the annotation somewhere on this fucking screen.